You make ₱1 billion decisions. You lead teams that keep industries moving. Your vision shapes markets and your actions ripple across borders. But there's one thing even the most influential leaders can't negotiate for, and that is time. And in the places many executives live today, time is the first thing they lose. So hours lost in traffic, weekends drowned by noise, errand space that don't reflect the quality of life they work for. So for leaders who think long-term, the right home is more than an address. It's a strategic investment, one that delivers lifestyle benefits now and steady growth in the future. For a growing number of executives, that home is Trava here in Greenfield City, Santa Rosa, Laguna. You know this better than most. Capital can be reinvested, but time? Once it's gone forever. And yet, many executives are still anchored to locations that chip away at the resource every single day. Yes, Alabang, BGC, and Rockwell, they have their prestige. But prestige alone can't replace 2 hours lost to traffic daily, privacy eroded by density, and leisure spaces that feel as busy as your office. This is the real cost of convenience, a cost that rarely shows up in spreadsheets but compounds over time. I've spoken to leaders who once thought living right next to the central business district was non-negotiable until they realized they were trading away not just hours, but health, family moments, and even mental space. So the forward-thinking leaders I met today are asking a different question. How can I live somewhere that protects my time and grows my capital? Over the past 5 years, there's been a noticeable shift. Executives are moving south, not for weekend houses, but for permanent residences. Why? Because the South offers something Metro Manila can't anymore. So let's talk about the space to build your vision, a cleaner air to breathe and think clearly, a room to plan for the next 10, 20, and even 30 years. And nowhere is this more evident than in Santa Rosa, Laguna, now known as the growth capital for both industry and upscale living. This isn't just lifestyle, it's about positioning yourself ahead of the curve, moving to where the next decade of progress is already taking shape. Now let's talk about Trava. Trava isn't just another gated community here in the South. It's the flagship residential project inside Greenfield City, which is a 400-hectare master plan development where nothing is left to chance. And here's what executives value about it. First is the proximity to operations. So you can be at the Laguna Techno Park, Carmel Ray, or New Valley in just 15 minutes. And efficient access, so Cavite Laguna Expressway or CALAX and South Luzon Expressway or SLEX connect you to Makati in just under an hour. And also a controlled growth. So Greenfield develops with foresight, ensuring property value rise without overcrowding. And when we walk through Trava, and you'll notice a wide 3-line roads that breathe elegance, underground cabling, so basically no messy wires to break the skyline, and of course, low density, so more space for each household, more peace for every resident. So basically, there's only 315 highly exclusive lots available here in Trava. So this isn't luxury for show, it's luxury designed to last decades. A luxury that works quietly in your favor, appreciating in value while giving you a life you actually want to live. In 2020, Trava lots sold at 27,000 per square meters, but you know what? By 2025, they are now priced at 50,000 to 60,000 per square meters. So that's over 80% growth in just 5 years. So during a time when many other real estate markets slowed because of the pandemic. So why the growth? First is the scarcity. So we have here a limited land in a master plan. So that means high demand in some areas. Second is consistency. Greenfield strict standards protect and raise values year after year. And unlike other projects, Trava offers a full control of the asset and freedom to design your property to match your vision. Also, the choice to build now or hold for later is also possible. So for executives, that means an asset that performs without requiring constant oversight. So here in Trava, the lot starts at 550 square meters up to 750 square meters. So that's a genuine breathing room. You can design a home that fits your lifestyle. So you have a smart home with solar panels and backup power, a private gym, a lap pool, or wine cellar, and also an outdoor spaces for intimate family moments or high-level entertaining. The clubhouse can host a board meeting on Friday and a relaxed Sunday lunch 2 days later. Amenities are curated, so intentionally designed to serve residents and not to overwhelm them, of course. It's flexibility that high-performing leaders appreciate, so the ability to create and not just consume. So some returns can be measured in pesos. So in Trava, children can bike without worry. Morning jogs are met with bird songs and not with car horns, of course. And weekends feels like weekends here, not an extension of your work week. You are minutes from top schools like Miriam College and Xavier School in New Valley. Also, we are just few minutes away to De La Salle University and other international schools in the area. So we have here a world-class medical facilities like Fourth Med and also the Medical City South Luzon, an outlet shopping and fine dining, sports hubs, and leisure spots. And in under an hour, you can be in Tagaytay for the pool breeze. So we are actually just close to Santa Rosa Tagaytay Road, or in Makati for a client meeting. So it's a rare blend, access without congestion, escape without isolation. As an executive, you think in quarters, years, and even decades. The best assets you own are limited in supply, located in growth corridors, and also built to last. Santa Rosa is one of the fastest growing economic zones here in the country today. And Trava, it is its most exclusive address. This is a hedge against inflation, a safeguard from market swings, and also a tangible, appreciating asset you can pass on to your next generation. It's where your capital works as hard as you do, but without the stress. So that's it for today's video. So on my previous video, we talked about why Trava is ideal for a manufacturing business owner here in Metro Santa Rosa. And today, we are actually talking why Trava is also ideal for our C executives. So those are CEOs, COO, CFO, and CIO. So anyone can buy a property, but only a few secure land that grows with them. So in value, in flexibility, and in significance. So Trava Santa Rosa offers time saved, value secured, and lifestyle elevated. So if you are ready to see it for yourself, I can arrange a private viewing, a discreet, efficient, and also focused on what matters to you. So you can contact me on my details, flash on the screen. Dial 63965075957 through iMessage, Viber, and WhatsApp. So for executives, the best investment, protect your time, grow your wealth, and stand the test of decades. Trava is exactly that. If you are new in my channel, please like and subscribe to JYS Property Investment for more real estate contents. On my next video, we are going to talk why Trava is ideal for our overseas Filipino retiree with their foreign spouses. So see you!